everyone. So, this game looked pretty nifty. It's the new free game that you have access to from Epic Games. And I was going to give it a shot, so I'd like to share that experience with you all. Let's see how this is.
You will answer my questions as usual. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Do you understand? Do you believe in extraterrestrial life? Are you currently restrained? Are you married? Do you work in law enforcement? Do you know who I am? Do you know who you are? Are you... Good.
Yeah, this already has my attention. This is cool. They're gonna ask me what the numbers mean, like... Ah, yes, the FDI. Not to be confused with the FBI. Oh. Oh. Okay, I just... Alright, and then I'll just log in. Alright. So we are Evan Tanner. Evan Tanner, operator number 08891. Today is March 6, 1992, and it's 7:30. Welcome to the FDI. You are assigned to the operator program. Please read the following document before proceeding. Your program supervisor will contact you with further instructions. Welcome to the FDI operator program. I'm sure it being in quotes won't be relevant. This is a secure and monitored federal government terminal. All unauthorized access is strictly prohibited and subject to criminal prosecution, etc., etc. What is the operator program? The operator program has been specifically designed to provide technical support to field agents, henceforth abbreviated as agents, while also ensuring a high level of confidentiality. How does it work? Agents call the hotline. The call is dispatched to secretaries who verify the agent's identity, clearance level, and requests. Okay, yeah, so agents call the hotline. And then the hotline spreads it out to the secretaries. Then the request is forwarded to the supervisor. And then the supervisor dispatches the call. Oh. Alright, I'll pick up this.
Hey, pal. How you holding up? Get all that booze out of you?
Sorry?
What?
I'm not
You
following.
seriously don't remember? You wanted to celebrate your new job, and I quote, properly. Well, I'm happy you're here.
Operator
You and me at
program's
the FBI
extremely
together.
confidential.
It's really great.
Oh, okay.
But I gotta tell you something. When we're on the job, I can't treat you differently than anybody else. You understand, right?
Of course,
Good.
Director Trench.
Well, I better run. The FDI can't run itself now, can it? Good luck with your first day. All right?
Don't worry about me, Director Trench. Alright, first call down. That was pretty easy. Oh, you look fine.
Good morning, Mr. Tanner. Welcome to the FDI. I assume you're up to speed on your mission here at the operator program?
I read the welcome document, sir.
You know the basics. Good. So, just to recap, your job is to support our agents by providing them with all the help they need in the field to solve a case. That help can come in the form of fact-checking, video and audio analysis, even lab work. My job as a supervisor is to link the agents with an appropriately matched operator. Any questions?
Nope, when do I start?
Fine, but first you need to learn how to respond to an agent's request. Let's do a dry run, shall we? I want you to find my age. This objective just popped up at the top left of your screen, beside the applications menu. See it? Whenever you're stuck, or if you need help, simply click on the question mark next to the objective. Go on and click on the question mark, Tanner. Yes, just like that. You can always click on the question mark if you get stuck, though I'm hoping this won't happen often. I'm giving you access to the human database. The Human DB, as we call it here.
The human
You can find
database?
this and other tools to help you solve agent requests in the applications menu. Now go ahead, Operator Tanner. Solve my request. Find my age. When you find the answer, click on the objective and then select the answer on the screen.
Find the answer, click the objective, and then click the answer. You are 48.
Right. Like that, Tanner. I'll let you get settled in. And I'll contact you later with your first real request.
Thank you for this opportunity, sir. You seem kind of like an asshole. Just a little bit of a dickhead.
Tanner, looks like your first request is somewhat of a baptism by fire.
All right.
Agent working a homicide. It's her first case, too. Not ideal, but consider this a learning experience. I'll be monitoring you in the background.
I look forward to the challenge, sir.
Patching the agent through now.
Alexandra Pendel.
It's Operator
Or Pendel.
Tanner, right?
That's right, Agent Pendel.
I don't think our paths ever crossed at the academy, did they? Anyway, I got a homicide at a bar downtown called The Sanctuary. Ironic, no? My Vic, dead on arrival. Is male, Caucasian, early 60s. He was shot in the head at close range around 2 a.m., just before closing time. As far as evidence, I got some surveillance footage from the bar. And some kind of list that I found on the deceased. Any chance you can work your operator magic and help find me an ID on the shooter?
I'll do my best, Agent.
Thanks, operator. Okay. I'm sending over the files. Good luck.
All right, so let's pull up this name
That's
list.
the list I found on the victim. It's pretty long. And to be honest,
Oh,
I got
wow.
no idea who any of those people are. The bizarre thing is, that name at the bottom, it wasn't redacted when I bagged it. But I think it's irrelevant to our shooting here.
Uh-huh. Okay. Sure. Oh, and whenever I minimize it, goes down there. Okay. And let's pull up this footage. Fair warning for the viewers at home. Oh, wow. Yeah? Yeah, alright.
This is our cutting-edge video analysis system, Tanner. Click on any relevant elements in the video to trigger an analysis. Go on, give it a whirl. Just like with the video, you can click on a photo for further analysis.
And then I can click it, and then they'll scan the face and be like, "Oh."
Looks like our victim is Henry Jenkins. For some reason, we can't access his full profile. Unfortunately, for the moment anyway, there's not much else we can learn about him.
Okay, well that's fine. I can scroll this back to here. And then I should be able to scan the criminal.
The footage
Too low quality,
is
okay.
insufficient for a proper ID, operator. You'll need to find
That would have been
another
too
way
easy.
to ID the killer.
Okay. Not the killer. I want the car. CPL 481. Owner, Ray Wells. So then I should be able to minimize this, close that, and pull up the human database and type in Ray Wells. Take that. Alias is Ray Smallfingers Wells. Oh, and the victim, Henry Jenkins. Okay. Well, if the car isn't stolen and that looks close enough, we'll do that and click that. Haha! The car belongs to Ray Wells.
Nice. Now we know the perp's name. You got something for Wells' address? Because I'll take it if you do.
Place of birth, last known address. Culpeper, Virginia, 130 Laurel Street. I don't know where that is, but well, I know it's in
that's
Virginia, but
nice work. Next up is to bring Wells in. I'll keep you updated. Thanks, Operator Tanner.
doesn't have a firearm license. Good luck with the arrest.
Not bad, Tanner. Not great, but not bad either. I'll contact you later with your next request.
What do you mean, not
No
bad?
need to worry, operator. You'll improve with time.
I mean, yeah, I'll do it faster and probably won't, like, second guess it as much. I honestly wasn't sure if that was, like, just too easy, to be honest. FDI headquarters, Washington, D.C., 532. FDI most wanted. Please consult the list for the people. If you discover any information, inform your supervisor at once. Sure.
Tanner, I need you to follow up on an investigation started by a previous operator. I'll let the agent working the case bring you up to speed.
Who is the operator?
That's none of your concern, Tanner.
Okay.
Oh, please. Tell me you got something.
Well, hello to you,
God
too.
damn it. Who are you?
Operator Tanner, at your service.
Every goddamn time we get a new operator, it takes me twice as long. I got a life outside the FDI, you know? Interest, hobbies, full-blooded passion.
Oh,
I
God.
don't have time for this.
Are you just gonna keep complaining? Can you tell me about the
We
case,
got a missing
Agent?
persons case out here in
Thank you.
Driveville, Nevada.
Okay.
Connie Moore's her name. I
Connie
canvassed
Moore.
the area, talked to the locals. I can't believe I'm saying this, but everyone thinks she was abducted by aliens.
Little green
I
men?
think it's bonkers, too. Another weird thing is, over the past year, 4 people in Dryfield have claimed they've been abducted. And every single time they reappeared somewhere in the middle of the desert out here about a month later. Connie's story's the same.
I thought she was missing.
Popped back up yesterday. Collected her testimony myself. She had a camera on her. Naturally, I'd like to look at the photos. But to do that, I gotta go through you, an operator. Lucky me, right? There's something
The fuck am I
off
looking
about all
for?
this. I mean, beyond all the talk of little green men, just look for something that doesn't add up, okay?
Your request is my command,
Here are the
Agent.
files.
Okay. Connie Moore testimony. Following Connie Moore's reappearance on March 5th, 1992, we recorded her eyewitness testimony concerning her supposed alien abduction. Present, Connie Moore, the victim, Agent Barry Walker, agent in charge of the investigation, Brittany Holt, FDI transcriber. That seems interesting. B. Walker, can you tell us more about the day you disappeared? I was hiking in the desert, out by Dryfield. Sometimes I do that to clear my head or to take photos. Photography is sort of a hobby of mine. And is that your camera? Yes, it is. What else do you remember about the day in the desert? Well, it's a little blurry. But I wanted to hike around Mount Maury. I remember that. It's really beautiful at this time of year. I remember taking 2 photographs. Then I heard this loud noise from the sky. I looked up and barely had time to take another photograph. It was just moving so fast. Their ship, the UFO. And then I think it landed to the east, so I decided to head over and see if I could see anything else, maybe get a photo of them. It must have taken me an hour and 45 minutes to get to where it landed. Then what? I'm not really sure, to be honest. That's where my mind goes blank. The next thing I know, I'm waking up in some kind of room and I can't move. Was there somewhere with you in this room? I don't like to think about it, but yes, they were there, all around me. The aliens. What did they look like? The room was so bright, like I was looking into the sun. I only saw their silhouettes. Can you describe them the best you can? They were human, except they weren't. Something was off. They were too tall and thin. It was disturbing, actually. I couldn't see their faces. I'm glad about that. What do you remember about the room? It was white. I mean entirely white. Antiseptic. It smelled sort of like a hospital. There were no doors, no windows, nothing. Just whiteness. What do you think they wanted with you? I think they wanted to learn about me, to study me. I was so scared I couldn't think straight. They kept asking me questions over and over again. About my life, my family, my beliefs, everything. I guess that's what they do, study humans. What else do you remember? They had these strange voices, sort of mechanical, and there was a machine that they were using on me. It was clamped to my head. I don't know what it was, but it hurt. Next thing I remember, I'm waking up in the desert outside Dryfield, and my head is throbbing, maybe because of their drugs or mind probes, I don't know. I just wandered around out there. Luckily, somebody found me, or I might have died from dehydration. Then I guess they called the cops, and the cops called you. End of story. I mean, certainly the government isn't just disappearing people and then, like, trying to interrogate them for some reason. Now, that would be ridiculous. Phone tower pings and the timestamps from the day of Connie disappearance to the day that she reappeared. Oh, she disappeared for a month? Okay. And there are no pings between February 5th and March 5th. So in the testimony, so she was going around Mount Maury, took 2 photographs here, and then saw the UFO and it landed off to the east, and that's when she went all the way out here, an hour and 45 out. And then her mind goes blank and she wakes up in her room. And that lasts for a month, apparently? And then after that, she wakes up a month later, miles to the north? I mean, yeah, that... Okay. Well, last but certainly not least, the camera. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's not the right date. She disappeared during this time.
Jackpot. Connie said she took that photo the day she disappeared. Clearly, she didn't. Maybe the aliens did funny things to her brain. Maybe her brain was funny to begin with. Do me a favor.
Yeah, so she
Locate the
took...
position on the map where she supposedly snapped this photograph.
10:13. So at 9:19, she would have been like here-ish. 10:43, she would have been like here-ish. And 10:15, she was here.
All right. I'll check this spot out. Guess I gotta do a little hiking. Probably sweat my goddamn
Oh? Oh boy. Biosystem event demon. Ah. Okay. Hacked by Hal. Hal is one of the FBI's most wanted, or FDI, sorry, FDI. Hello, Evan. Oh, hello, Hal. How do you know my name? I know who you are. He knows that he's hacking the FBI. What do you want? Want the truth? Okay. You can't handle the truth. What are you talking about? Uh-huh. Huh? What is happening? No, I didn't notice. No. Thank you. Thank you for telling me this, Hal. I agree. What is this redacted name? Is it me? Was it me? Did I get abducted too? Is that why it sounds familiar? Tell me more. Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. Well, with that, I will be taking a small break for ads, and we will be back after the ad break. See you all soon. Welcome back from the ads. Now then, let's continue getting down to the bottom whatever conspiracy's going on.
Operator Tanner, are you there? Agent Walker told me that your connection was suddenly cut. And when I tried to contact you, you were offline. What happened?
I mean, we don't really have a reason to not trust them, you know, despite, apart from like it being government related anyway. I think I'm gonna lie. My computer just crashed. It was crazy.
I see. I'll have IT look into that at once.
Yeah,
The second
yeah,
shift of
yeah,
operators
yeah,
has
yeah, you
arrived.
do.
You can go home now, Tanner. See you tomorrow. And don't be late.
See you tomorrow, Supervisor Skinner. Bye-bye. Well, hopefully lying to them won't come back to bite me in the ass, but I don't really know who to trust right now. But something's fishy here. I also got abducted. One name specifically got redacted. I live in a shitty apartment where the train goes over it and rattles everything. I am glad to know that I have a cat, though. And that makes everything better. One quick smoke. The music's really nice, and the vibes are pretty good. Alright, 6 a.m. next day. Or assumedly next day. Taking some pills. Probably some type of antidepressant or anti-anxiety or some shit like that. Knowing the job field. 7:22 a.m. So I assume my shift starts at 7:30. All right. God damn, starting off with a...
Hey, pal. So, tell me, how'd day number 1 at the FDI go? Everything you had hoped for?
I don't think Supervisor Skinner really likes me.
I wouldn't worry about him. Xavier doesn't even like his own mother. To be honest, no, I probably shouldn't say anything.
You can tell me, Mike.
Well, between you and me, we're thinking of making a change at the supervisor position. You know, Evan, if you play your cards right, maybe, just maybe. Sorry, buddy. My phone's ringing off the hook here. I gotta run. But hey, great job. And just keep plugging away, okay? I'm proud of you, Evan.
Of course, Director Trench.
Operator Tanner, Agent Pendle has an update on yesterday's case. I'll patch her through in a moment. But before I do, I wanted to let you know that from this point on, you'll talk to the agents directly. Time to cut the umbilical cord. However, as your supervisor, I'll still be in the background monitoring your activity.
Of course, Supervisor Skinner. Alexandra
Good morning,
Pendle.
Operator Tanner. So you remember Ray Wells, right?
I do.
So I checked out the address you gave me, but no sign of Wells. Then I get a call from Vice, and guess what? Wells was found dead in a downtown parking garage early this morning. Shot. Point blank range. Now I'm working 2 homicides, and it's my first week. Welcome to the FDI, Alexandra. Anyway, the garage has cameras, and I got some footage of Wells. That's the good news. The bad news? I don't have all the footage. Sort of weird, but part of it is missing.
Has it been tampered with?
I don't know. Looks that way, doesn't it? I don't put much stock into conspiracies, but the timing is definitely suspicious. Anyway, think you could take a look? I'm looking for anything
Of course.
different between the first and second half of the surveillance footage. Apart from Wells ending up dead and the blood splatter on the pillar. Sorry for the vivid details.
I mean, I'm about to see it. Another content warning. There's Ray Wells. Here's the break. It's a long break. And he's dead. Alright, let's take a closer look at this. And bunch of static, and then dead. Lights out.
Look at that. Give me a sec, operator. I'm gonna check this out. Well. I just found a bullet lodged in the light's framework. I'm sending you a photo.
Did he shoot himself?
Can you run an analysis and tell me what kind of bullet I'm looking at?
Sure. I mean, yeah, it's definitely 45 ACP.
That's the photo I sent you of the bullet, operator.
What?
Can you analyze it and tell me what type of bullet it is?
Oh, I have to click specifically the text box. Okay. Yep, 45.
45 caliber? I believe that's what the military and police use.
Yep.
Well, that's something anyway. Thanks for your help, operator.
I mean, like, you can...
Appreciate it. If only we had all
Other
of
people
the footage.
also use it, but yeah.
Anyway, I should get back to the scene. Keep digging and see if you can find anything else about our perp.
Hello, Hal. What do you mean? How could you even help me? Of course you do. Why would I help a criminal? Fucking fine. I'll use my help. I am going to be right back. So sorry for the interruption. All right, I'm back. Well, this looks suspicious, Hal. Somebody asks you how you got the missing footage, just say the analysis software restored it. It's supposed to be cutting edge anyway, right? Do we have ourselves a deal? Fine, whatever. Fuck. Ah! Do we have a deal? Do we have a deal? Oh, if only I had a chat, I would ask. I would ask chat. But unfortunately, we have a deal, Hal. Okay. No, a car pulls up and shoots him and then go. Okay. Convenient that.
I see that you ran the facial recognition software, and 0 matches turned up, operator. That's unusual. In fact, it shouldn't even be possible. Our FDI databases are exhaustive. I'll flag this issue for later, but go ahead and share the image with Agent Pendle.
Wait.
No, I have an image of the
I don't
killer.
understand. How did you get this?
Magician never reveals his secrets.
Huge. Thanks, Tanner. I'll canvass the area immediately. Maybe someone has seen our Prince Charming. I'll talk to you later. And thanks again.
Just doing my job. Go ahead, Hal. I'm listening. Good. Now, I'm going to connect you to another FDI agent. Her name is Catherine Andrews. Just listen to what she has to say. Open your terminal and type the following command.
Hello, Operator Tanner. Hal told me that you'd be calling. Look, I get it. Hal can be a world-class pain. Okay, I'll try to keep this short. About a month ago, I started working on a missing persons case. A woman reported that her husband had been gone for over 48 hours. Almost right away, the case felt different. Red tape all over the place. An unusual lack of cooperation from my superiors and colleagues. Unanswered calls. Suddenly, the FDI felt like the most incompetent department in the country. After an almost endless game of phone tag, I finally managed to get an appointment with a superior. The plan was to sit down and talk about the case first thing Monday morning. That Sunday night, I'm awoken by a phone call. The woman's apartment has burned to the ground. And the woman, what's left of her anyway, has been found dead in the ashes.
Timing
Well,
certainly sounds a little strange.
So I started looking into the fire, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't help myself. Plus, I felt like I owed it to Mia. That was the woman's name. Mia Cole. Anyway, it wasn't long before my superiors found out and pressured me to stop. They told me the fire had been ruled accidental, the result of faulty wiring in her oven. They told me I was wasting my time and precious FDI resources by looking into it, and said if I continued, I'd end up pushing papers in a basement somewhere. But that fire, Operator Tanner, that fire was no accident. I can feel it. Mia was murdered. I just have to prove it. That's where I'm hoping you can help me.
Why would Hal help you with
I'm
this?
sorry, but I can't really go into that. Not now, anyway. You just have to trust me. Go ahead and search them in the human DB. The husband's name is Sasha. Sasha and Mia Cole. Please.
Wow. I have even less clearance for this. And all I know is his name and that he's male.
Just another coincidence, right? Look, I don't know why, but someone doesn't want us looking into Sasha and Mia Cole. But we have to, Operator Tanner. It's our job. Who's going to do it if we don't? Can you help me find proof Mia's fire wasn't an accident?
Ah, shit. Okay, how do we
Look,
access the
then-
case files?
Oh, thank you. As far as how to access the case files, that's not really my area of expertise. But you can ask Hal.
How do I access the files? So, quote slash question mark equal download underscored file. Great. Select star from cases where. Yeah. ULHC, not O.
Despite being, well, a thorn in the side, you have to admit Hal gets results.
Yeah, Hal certainly does. You have opened a chemical sample. We have automatically given you access to the CSLCA data report application. Find it up here in the applications. Here. And open the sample in the dedicated ChemScan LC. Using formulas found thereafter. For a liquid sample, okay. For a solid sample, and it's non-organic solid. Ion size is around 6. Delta V, non-organic, sample weight in gram times 100. So, 420. Yeah, 420. Funny number. Set to 1/3 of the delta V. Comes out to 140. A sample matrix size. If you're using the older version 1.03 or lower, and the default is 5. Oh, sorry, it should be 1/2, so it should be 210. Okay. And while that's rolling, let's open up the summary. Death caused by accidental fire stemming from malfunctioning wiring in the oven. Started around 2 a.m., contained by 3:12. Fire burned for an hour, so there is minimal evidence. Well, I will continue this after the ads. I will see you all shortly. Welcome back. Alright, so... So it peaked at 9.25 kilohertz. Plus or minus 0.15 kilohertz, so I don't have to be like spot on. 249. Yeah. 249. 159. And then last one was 10.64. Or 10.60. And CCBT is 01. pH of 6.5. Calculate. Damn. So that electrical oven fire certainly had a bunch of gasoline in it.
I knew it. Faulty wiring might... You know what? This was no accident. Someone started this fire and killed Mia. But why?
Why is Hal helping you?
I can't talk about that, operator. Not now. When the time is right, Hal will let you know. I'm sure. But what we're doing here, it's important. You see that, right? It matters to me.
That one specifically burned. Why is it so important?
I grew to know her. Mia, I mean. With our line of work, you try not to get emotionally involved. That's what they teach you at the academy, anyway. Almost from the start.
Whoa.
And usually,
Well, what's happening?
turn the switch off. I learned to do that. Feel nothing. But with Mia, I just never could.
Whoa.
Be a singer, she told me. That was her dream. And I
Things are all woozy.
have a good voice. Really. She was just a person. Wanted to find her.
You ever just like chilling and then just hard start dissociating? Same.
Someone killed them, Operator Tanner. Someone killed Mia and her baby. Are you...
Oh yeah, I'm back. Yeah. I'm back. Yep.
Oh,
Totally
anyway,
here.
thanks, Operator. Because of you, I finally have proof. Knowing Hal, well, as much as someone can know Hal, I have a feeling this won't be the last time you and me work together.
Good luck, Agent Andrews. Close that. Close the human database. Close the chemical analyzer. Of course it seems suspicious. to make my life a living hell.
Operator Tanner, can I have a word?
Of course, Dr. Trench.
I see that you've been looking into the database entries for Mia and Sasha Cole. You want to tell me why?
Oh, do I keep burying myself? Like, they're obviously covering something up. Ah, fuck it. I wanted to catch up on the case.
I see. In the future, I want you to avoid anything related to Sasha and Mia Cole. It's a closed case. A total waste of your time. And if by chance something else pops up concerning the Coles, and this is very important, you come to me right away. Understood?
Absolutely, Director
talk to you later.
Trench. Ugh. Just because you're an agent? Yeah, yeah. What do we do now? Ugh. Barry Walker.
So who
Yo.
the hell am I talking to this time?
Tanner here, Agent Walker.
Good. You haven't been fired. I was afraid I'd have to explain this goddamn case all over again. I went back to where Connie said she took the photo in the desert.
Yeah,
Remember, right? Where she said this, flying saucer supposedly landed. I didn't find a flying saucer or any aliens breathing their last wheezy breaths or anything like that. But I did find something else. You could
Something
say-
disturbing?
You could definitely say that. I found stones. A bunch of stones lying there on the surface of the sand. I'm no geologist, but they look funny to me.
Rocks
Like they've been
in the
moved,
desert? That's
put there
crazy.
for a reason, you know? So, I call it in. Because I'm
Ugh.
sure as hell not gonna dig myself, Tanner. Not in this suit. A team arrives an hour later, and they start digging. Sure enough, under one of the stones, they find a body. Advanced state of decomp. They dig under another stone.
Another
Lo and
body.
behold, this time they find an entire skeleton.
Nice.
We're standing on some sort of desert graveyard.
How many corpses are out there?
Hard to say, but I counted more than 100 stones.
Are people getting
If
body
they're all
swapped?
grave markers, well, I'll let you do the math.
Found a body and a skeleton?
Messed up, right? And judging by the size of the skeleton, it belonged to someone young, Tanner. Real young.
Ew.
I won't beat around the bush. The medical examiner has finished a preliminary report on the skeleton. And they found what they believe is a photo of the victim in the sand, buried there by the bones. Never seen that before. Any chance you can take a look at all this and get me an ID, Tanner?
I can certainly try.
Let me send you the files. Well, it's taken a while. Hard to access the satellite out here in Roswell.
taking a hard minute.
Dryfield. Okay. Looks like it went through. About goddamn time.
Why are you calling it Dryfield if it's not Roswell? Wait. Where? Dryfield, Nevada is a Parasite Eve thing? That's weird. Is this game connected to them at all? Who made Parasite Eve? Yeah. I should have been able to guess that. Parasite Eve was a Squaresoft game. Why are they using... Okay. Weird. Graveyard. Body 1. Photo front. Who the fuck? Hit. Wait. Like... Okay. Okay. BM Technologies, Class S, clearance level 4. R&D director of... He was a director of research and development for this place? Okay. That's him. I already know him. Photo back. Welcome to the facility, Gabby. You are in good hands now. Sincerely, Dr. Jenkins. Gabby? Okay.
The skeleton appears to be female, estimated at 9 years of age.
Damn.
Starting the examination now. Initial observations show well-preserved and intact bones. No visible signs of trauma or damage. The subject is missing her left incisor. The rest of the dentition looks good. No decay or disease is present. Moving on. Here's something interesting. One of the metacarpal bones on her left hand, the metacarpal 3, has a slight curvature. You don't see that a lot. So, to summarize, the subject appears to have been a female, approximately 9 years of age, with a missing left incisor tooth and a slight curvature in the metacarpal 3 in her left hand. Based on the level of decomposition, the body appears to have been buried for approximately 6 to 8 months. Further testing and analysis is needed to determine the cause of death.
What the fuck? Okay. Wait a minute, Gabby. Two instances of Gabby, one being a Gabby Bruce and one being a Gabby Mills. So you go over here and type in Gabby Mills. Well, I don't think it's him. So let's go with Gabby Bruce. Sex female, age 9. Type. Is she 9 in here? Okay, I just thought she was short. Okay. Abnormal growth in the metacarpal bone 3. It's Gabby Bruce.
How did you find this, Tanner?
Names on a list from another case, like
Just when
Connie.
you think this case can't get any weirder, that's exactly what it does. But I need concrete proof it's her. Got anything else in your bag of tricks?
Yeah. I can match your medical records.
I'll be
She's also
damned.
age 9.
9 years old, Tanner. Breaks your goddamn heart. What the hell is going on out here? And what's a connection to Connie? Okay, the examiner has just finished processing the second body I was telling you about. The one in the advanced state of decay. Let's see here. Adult male, early 60s. Ah, they got an ID on him. Quentin Spence. Want to see if that name
Quentin
is on your
Spence?
magical list too?
Okay. Of fucking course it is. Oh God. Yep, right here.
So there's definitely a link. I see some of the names have been crossed out. Can you figure out what that business means?
Okay, well, is Connie marked off? Connie is not marked off. So what crossed out means probably dead? Abby Bruce. What it means is that they're missing, but it's
Looks to be
probably
about
that they're dead.
like that. That number matches the stones. God damn. And if I was a gambling man, I'd say the circled persons are still alive. Like our Connie. There's
Yep.
something else about Spence, Tanner.
Alright, I need to like look up Quentin Spence. What's that?
They found him buried in a lab coat with some, you're never gonna guess, floppy disk sewn into one of the pockets. Remember what I
What
said
the
about
fuck?
this case getting weirder and weirder? Now the second disk password protected. Open that second floppy disk and give me an address tied to Spence. Something I can look into. I'm getting a little restless with you doing all the work. The operator program. Oh, I'm sending everything your way. There you go.
Download takes forever. Okay. is password protected. Open it and give me an address tied to Spence. I mean, like, his last known address is that one, but I have to open the second one.
Autopsy report of a male, approximately late 50s, early 60s. Initial observations show no sign of trauma or blunt force injury, similar to the first remains found. The decedent appears to be wearing some kind of lab coat. Starting the external examination now. Excellent dentition. The decedent is wearing some kind of badge. Let me put this to the side. Abdomen seems healthy, with no signs of trauma or injuries. The lab coat seems to contain a hidden pocket. There's something inside. It's sewn shut. I'll open this with my scalpel. There. There appear to be 2 floppy disks inside the pocket. Strange. In my estimate, the body has been buried for approximately 2 to 3 months, based on the level of decomposition. At this point, the cause of death is uncertain. Further testing and analysis is needed, including toxicology reports, before I can provide a conclusive determination.
Okay. But no notable, you're part of the same fucking company, of course you are. Head of operations. Okay. Floppy disk 1, R&D 1, Dr. Spence. R&D 2. That's gonna be irrelevant. Okay, let's pop open RMD 1. Actually, name list. So the password is bunch of words. Synapse. To unlock the full potential, 66.72 kilohertz minimum, 105 kilohertz maximum. To unlock the files, use .105 endian. Okay. My confession. Okay. The other subjects. I implore you, whoever you are, to share my story with anyone who can make these things right. My name is Quentin Spence. I was head of operations at the BioM facility. I am writing this letter because I am about to resign from a job that one cannot simply resign from. As per protocol, I will likely be sent to the desert burial site with all my belongings. I deserve this punishment. I am sick, so sick of everything that we've done supposedly in the name of science. If you have found me, then I'm assuming you have found the others too. Every person buried here in the sand is a Project Eve? Like Okay. Okay, this is kind of cool. Like Parasite Eve, because this is in Dryland or Dryfield? I guess I gotta play Parasite Eve at some point. Because, I mean, the house was set on fire, and even Parasite Eve kept trying to induce spontaneous human combustion. But the operator wasn't. Okay, this is like really cool. Gonna take a short break right here, and we will be back for the ads. After the ads, well, to continue diving into the mystery. I'll see you all soon. And welcome back from the ads. All right. So where were I? Where was I? Eve was led by Dr. Henry Jenkins, and I am not trying to shift the blame onto him. I bear my share of the responsibility in this matter. While our intentions were noble, at least in the beginning, I now see that we went too far, and I am ready and willing to face whatever punishment awaits me in the next world. You have found this document, but perhaps the contents of my lab coat pocket remain undiscovered. Perhaps they could not crack the password necessary to open the floppy disk. Maybe they assume the floppy disk contained only my research papers. Regardless, what truly matters now is you. You have the power to stop this. BioM Facility, 22 East Border Street, Bedford, Nevada. Now please do not be as cowardly as I was. Quentin. Well,
Don't let it go to your operator head, but that was actually somewhat impressive, Tanner. The address you sent, it's not far from here. I'll check it out first thing in the morning. Tonight, I think I'll help the team exhume the rest of these bodies. Screw the suit. God help us, Tanner. God help every single one of us.
contact me tomorrow, Walker. God, don't die. Oh, don't die, Walker. You're kind of an asshole, but you're just tired. I get it. Oh, you're gonna get set on fire. Or just like get disappeared, or God forbid worse. Clocking out though.
Look, you need to do something about it. He's poking around, asking too many questions. He's going to expose us all if you don't rein him in. Yes, his shift is over. Yes. All right. Yeah, fine. We'll talk later. Bye.
This is why you're supposed to wear glasses. Like, if your life is this blurry, you really need to get some glasses. Train. Cracking open a can. Don't you worry. Cup for you. Good kitty. Got more pills. Brush your teeth. Get ready for work. Back at HQ. 7:25. All right.
Good morning, Evan.
Dr. Trench, good morning.
Look, about yesterday, this business with the coal files. Sorry if I came down on you a little hard, buddy. It's just that I know you have what it takes to rise in this place, Evan. Become a supervisor. Hell, maybe even replace me one day. But I can't protect you if you start poking around in the wrong places. Okay?
I absolutely understand, Mike.
Guess the FDI has got me wound a little tight these days. Well, I better get back to it. You have a good one. All right? Again, I can't tell you how happy I am to have you here at the operator program, Evan. That way, I can keep a close eye on you, can't I? Let's grab a beer later this week, alright? Once everything calms down in the madhouse.
Have a wife?
Oh, right. Well, you know my wife, Evan. She's not exactly a social butterfly, is she? Bye, pal.
Uh-huh.
Operator Tanner, that you?
Why are you always unsure?
Tanner, did you give that address out to anybody?
What address?
The address for the BioM facility. The one you found on Spence's floppy.
No, of course not. Let me get spurned down.
Somebody to the facility, Tanner. The BioM facility burned down last night, Tanner. Up in flames.
Yep.
And if you didn't give the address out, someone else did. Looks like we got ourselves a mole. Goddamn operator program.
He made rat noises and called it a mole. What do we do now?
Well, an investigative team came before me and logged the remaining evidence back at the department. But I can't access it directly. I'll have to go through the operator program. Heaven on earth, Tanner. Heaven on earth. From what I can tell, there should be some security footage there that should shed some light on what happened here.
Why is he
Hopefully,
lying to
it won't be
me?
too hard to prove this was arson.
Yep, prove it's arson. Now, that's not what I was meaning to use, but that's good to watch. What I was wanting to do is watch that guy. That's the person that killed the guy. Yeah, that's my no match man. Who's the same guy in the here. Okay. We got a connection there. Let's just watch what happens. So the suspect goes up, opens the door, walks in. Whole lot of nothing for a long time. But it's still running because you can see that the camera's moving back and forth. Is there a shake there? Not really a shake, just the camera angle swapped a little bit. So it just keeps on going. And it keeps on going. Wow, this video's long. Holy fuck. It's so boring. Whole lot of nothing for the most part. Okay, then the alarms go off at 4 minutes in. Yeah, 4 minutes in, the alarm starts going off. Then he leaves without the briefcase. And that's it? Okay. But yeah, he comes in with the brief. Oh, that's a jerry can. That makes more sense. Yeah, because he walks in with gasoline, and then no match in the database. Of course it would.
I'd like to get in the facility. Yeah, take a look around. Good Lord willing, the roof won't collapse on me. But I need a code for the
I
door.
got that for you already. Don't even worry about it. I just need the magic word, Agent.
Operator, would you please, pretty please, give me the code for the goddamn door?
Don't even worry your pretty little head about it, Barry. Agent Walker, I got the code for you. It's right here. I already had it, but I needed to hear you, like, beg for it.
Let me see if this works. All right, I'm in. Damn it! The smoke in here will ruin this suit too. That's 2 suits in 2 days. Tanner. Now, let me see if I can find something useful. Something that the investigative team left behind. Sure as hell won't be easy.
Why do you say that?
This place is just about burnt to a crisp. I don't know what went on here. But if you ask me, it's a pretty elaborate security system for a medical facility.
Something else I can
While
do?
look around, maybe you could dig more into our little arsonist friend.
What do you need?
Anything that you can find, Tanner. I look picky to you. An ID. A link to another case. His favorite flavor of ice cream. Just give me something.
I've already got it. I've got a link on another case. Don't you even worry about it. I pinged that one right away.
Charming fellow.
Suspect in the shooting. That he's the killer. With Agent Alexandra Pendle. I haven't heard of.
Hold on. Looks like
I haven't heard from her for a little bit. I hope she's doing right. Connie Moore.
What I'm seeing, Tanner? Looks like our gal, Connie Moore, was a bio-impatient. I don't know. I mean,
So was I. That's my name. That's redacted.
She told us the truth. Her truth, anyway.
Any records on Connie?
Looks like either the first responders took that info with them or it burned in the fire.
You mean for something else?
Contact Skinner to update Pendle on her parking garage killer. I'm sure she'll be thrilled. I'll keep looking around here. The world's biggest ashtray. Tell me if you find out anything new about our pyro head, Tanner. And I'll contact you if I come across something on my charred end over here.
Careful, Agent. What do you want now, Hal? What? Why not? Hairy, stinking little mole. Could be Skinner. Overheard him talking about me. Ghost? Oh, yeah, fair enough. Tell me the plan, Hal. What's the solution? If you can't hack into it, then I have to go into the evidence room directly. And phase 2. And you're confident this will work. My plan, isn't it? That doesn't really answer my question. Accreditation server giving you access permission. What if this doesn't work? How? You asshole. This better be worth it. It will be. It fucking will be. Ah, okay, log out. Putting my nose where it doesn't belong. And nice and easy, one step at a time. Into the elevator. Down to evidence. We're here. Um. Yep, no problem. No problem. Current user unauthenticated. Come on. Yep, sure. It works. Awesome. Hello. Okay. Oh. A for authenticate. Okay. L for log out. Type it back in. H for help, I guess? Yes, it's me, Hal. How am I reading you? Since you can access it, surely you can make the evidence visible. But no, of course not. Getting an error message. And something's loading. Look in the hidden column and see if you can find any evidence from the facility case that you can make visible again. Come back here once you've done all that, okay? Okay, Hal. Okay. Can I please get out of here? Yeah. Yeah, H for Hal. Yeah, I'm sure. So it'll be here. Hey, Zalfernia, I'm glad you're able to make it. So far, this game seems to be about like government conspiracies, effectively. I'm working as an FDI agent, not to be confused with the FBI, and I have immediately found myself like thrusted into a grand conspiracy. So now I'm trying to find a man that doesn't exist, that keeps killing people and setting things on fire. And I have a mole in the group that I have to deal with, and I have a supervisor that's trying to like get on my ass, and then I have like the higher ups actively trying to stop me from looking into anything. And so right now I'm with the help of a renowned hacker that's like on my that's on the most wanted list. I have broken into the evidence room and I am finding things out. So, but I am about to have some ads, so I will return to this once the ads are done, and we will continue finding out more about what's going on here. So stay tuned. I'll see you soon. All right, and welcome back. So we were trying to uncensor some sensitive info last time. So I'm trying to bring it back to version 1.0. So now I should be able to see everything. Congrats. I'm so excited to hear that you got a new job. Also, thank you for saying that the waiting graphic was really, really cute. When when the artist made it, I was really, really happy. Okay, so I should be able to talk to Hal again. Log out, head back to the desk, act natural. Sure. I've only committed many, many various different crimes. Act normal, it's fine. No one will know, so long as you just act normal. Back through the door. Back to the elevator. Back up to my floor. Act natural. All right. Yes, yeah, this game is... It's actually been really fascinating so far. You said act natural. Sasha Cole was the name in the files. So, to catch you up briefly, Sasha Cole is Mia Cole's husband. And Sasha Cole disappeared a while back. But after Mia Cole came out about Sasha being disappeared, the next day her house burned down. And instantly all of the the brass, the top brass started clamping down everything and saying that the case is closed, that there is nothing else here. So, wait, his name is Circle, which means he's alive. Because if it's crossed out, then it's dead, but if it's circled, then he's fine. Oh, right. Yeah, the hard drive. Please stop. Okay. From BM Technologies to H. Jenkins, also at BM Technologies. Oh, from IT. H. Jenkins, just to catch you up on that, is this guy. He's the first victim of the first case that we did, Henry Jenkins. And he got executed. By this guy, who we don't technically know who he is, but we do know who he is. He is this guy who's standing right here, who also gets executed. But he gets executed by this guy And this guy, according to our database, doesn't exist. So right now he's being referred to as the Ghost, and the Ghost started a, not this one. This is the fire that I was telling you about. This one is Mia-Cole. And this should be Sasha Cole. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure if this guy isn't just like a skinwalker or like the Men in Black like cryptid thing that was talked about. Because this is set back in 1992. I should clarify that. But during the Sasha or the Cole incident, it was an accidental fire stemming from a malfunctioning wiring in the victim's oven, even though the fire shows gasoline was there. No, I mean, he might be wearing a mask, but we see the same guy. This happened like 2 or 3 days ago at this point, and this only happened right after I found out about this facility and was about to go check it out. But yeah, he walks in with the jerry can and spends a whole lot of time doing fuck all, and then right at the very end he comes back out without the jerry can. And then this entire facility has been burnt, not to the ground, but very much burnt. And the last thing that we were waiting for was the hard drive from the facility, and that is what we're looking through now. And this is where we get to Please Stop. And who's Ben Turner? And Ash Yates. So I come over here to my human database, type in Ben Turner. Missing. Last known to be in Pennsylvania. Okay. Nothing of like particular note here. Besides the fact that he's wait. I come back here and then I search in the document Ben Turner. Oh, he's dead. Because he's crossed out on the list here. Yeah, he's not missing, he's dead. Cool. Cool. So I come over here and type in Ash Yates. Also dead. Missing? Yep. Stop or no parking violation. Last known to be in Minnesota. Married. I suppose I can type in Yates then? No, it's just the one. Okay, but status missing, he's also dead. But now we're reading Please Stop. Sir, we have noticed that you have used your badge ID as your password. We recognize the convenience of this, but in the interest of preventing security breaches, we strongly encourage you to adopt another. Even though your password has more than 4 characters, it is still not secure enough. At your earliest convenience, please choose a new password. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Samaj Henderson, head of IT. Now, who the fuck are you? Status alive. Last seen in Memphis, Tennessee. But we know they're alive. Unless... No. Okay, no. So... if his password is his badge ID, I go over here to the... No, not the desert. Graveyard. And body 1, badge. I go to Connie Moore and just type it on. 4036636200510. Can I get into the other ones with the same one? Certainly that'd be too easy. Yeah, that'd be too easy. Find address for trap. Okay. Okay, well... Oh. Okay. Well, we'll put a pin in that one for now, then. Subject Connie Moore. End of operations 3